Hello, hello. Just taking a quick little break outside while my son is sleeping, having a little snuggle with my other baby here. And I wanted to just hop on and talk about things that I have been including in my life that I think could be really helpful for you as well. Because for so many of us, when we want to live a healthy lifestyle, start getting into shape, we think about all the things that we need to cut out. But I think it's so much better to think about all of the things that you can add in. So I just made a couple little points on a list of some of the things that we add into our life that make a huge impact on the way that we look and feel and how our whole family operates as a whole. So the first one is getting outside, taking breaks to go outside. And I know that I have the luxury of being somewhere sunny right now, so that makes a big difference. But even if you are in a colder area, I do feel like getting outside at least once a day makes a big, big difference. So that old quote of there is no bad weather, just bad outfits or something like that. Just, making sure that you're dressed appropriately, but try and get outside once a day is always going to make us feel better. Right? I mean, I'd love to know where you're from and what the weather is like where you are right now. We are in Florida right now, and it is like 28 degrees, sunny. It's glorious. I love it here. It is hot and sunny and beautiful. So leave in the comments where you're from and what the weather's like. The next thing that we prioritize is homemade meals. Having fresh home-cooked food. I mean, I love going out for dinner. We went out for dinner last night, and we're the type of family that likes to go out to eat, but we always feel so much better when we have homemade meals. So that's something that I add in, is just more home cooking, especially breakfast and lunch. I feel like or for some people, it's like really choosing which times of day are best for you. Those are the ones that you got to focus on and really make sure that you're dialing that in. The next one is breathing through frustration and anger. Okay, I have a 2.5-year-old, so he is testing my patience all day lately. It feels like, honestly, it's so different, the challenges you go through as a parent. Like, you think one thing gets easier, but another thing gets harder. And I find myself taking deep breaths all throughout the day. I work with Bodhi to be like, let's take some deep breaths. I've started doing the blowing out the candle, like holding up my fingers, and then he goes, and I put the candle down. But really, I feel like the biggest thing that is so important for marriages and parenting is just you handling your emotions. We can't control the way other people act, what they say, what they do, their thoughts, but we can control our own. So obviously, getting time for yourself really helps. Bodhi was up early this morning. I didn't get in my workout. But hey, that's just life, and I had to breathe through it a couple times today. But having that yoga practice and self-care practice makes such a big difference. Natural rhythms and routines is the next thing. Like, we have natural rhythms, especially on certain days of the week, like Mondays is a really big work day for my husband, so Bodhi and I always get out in the morning and have like a little mommy Bodhi day and really spend the day together. Same thing kind of goes for Fridays, and then we always go out as a family in the afternoon. Like, we have these little natural rhythms, and our nighttime routine is a big thing. So lately, Bodhi has a bath after we've gone for a walk or a swim. Then he comes downstairs in his pajamas. We all read books together. He sometimes has a little bowl of cereal, like a little midnight snack, and then goes up to bed. And all of those little nighttime rituals and routines just helps all of us get a better sleep, which leads me into the final thing, which is taking our supplements. I notice a huge difference in my weight loss results, in my moods, in my sleep when I take my supplements, but especially I have been completely just over the moon in love with Renew again. Renew is our all-natural sleep support supplement. That goes so much further than anything else that's out there on the market. A lot of what we see out there is just based on like, okay, we're gonna give you melatonin, because we know that melatonin is good for sleep. And sure, melatonin is good for sleep, especially helping you fall asleep initially. But one of the best things that we can do is combine other nutrients that are proven to help us handle our stress, regulate our moods, and also just make the most of our sleep, because sleep is the best natural process you have for healing. It truly is. That's when all of the good stuff happens. That's when all of the things that are, you know, what we want are happening. That's when our muscles are repairing. That's when our skin is getting the cell turnover. That's when we're getting true digestion and emptying out the body. Like, all of those processes happen during deep sleep. That's why taking Renew, I've just noticed that I feel like I actually don't need as much sleep, because the sleep that I'm getting is quality. And Julie is right here saying, love Renew, it works. Like, yeah, a lot of people who take Renew get such good biofeedback, like they can just feel it, that they're like, okay, I am not going to be without this, because it is so good, and I notice a huge difference when I have it. So if you are struggling with sleep at all, or if you're feeling really stressed, anxious, dealing with like having a hard time losing weight, I would highly suggest you try out Renew. I have a special link right around this video where you can get amazing savings. We do have a little sale going on, beginning of summer sale, to just help you kind of revamp your routine now that we're heading into these amazing months, my favorite time of year. Don't mind all of the little like random things around here. There's like margarita glasses. They're plastic. Bodhi was stacking all the margarita glasses. I promise it's not from me having a big margarita party. Not that there's anything wrong with a margarita party. But yeah, I've placed a link around this video for you to check it out. Julie says, it does help me fall back asleep and stay calm throughout the day. Don't know how, but it's great. She's talking about Renew, which I notice all of those things as well. Some of the things that really help with the mood and staying calm is the ashwagandha and 5-HTP. Those are both amazing for regulating our mood, helping us better deal with stress, managing our cortisol levels. Then the melatonin, the magnesium, and the zinc, they all kind of work together for that really deep quality sleep. And then we've got the amino acids in here, which are amazing for helping to support the metabolism and that whole kind of like regulating our hormones and letting our body do its magic as we're sleeping naturally, which is the arginine, lysine, and L-theanine. You guys know, well, you might not know, but we love L-theanine here. We think it's a very safe but very potent and effective nutrients. So I would highly suggest trying it. If you're going to try it, start with just a few capsules, like 1 or 2. I started with 2, then I went up to 3. Some nights I take 4, and I never feel groggy in the morning. Like, I never have any of those downsides that so many of the hardcore pharmaceutical sleep solutions do. So anyways, those are my few little tips. If you're looking to get healthy, think about what can I add instead of what do I need to take away. Maybe adding in a nighttime routine with a little bit of an upgrade is going to make a difference for you, and I hope you give it a try. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. I'll leave you with a little dose of sunshine in case you're not somewhere sunny. Let me turn this around. Oh my gosh, I feel like such a dork. I don't know how to turn it around, but there it is. There's the glorious ocean. How nice is that, hey? Have a great rest of your day, great weekend, big hugs, lots of love, bye-bye.